Not every car you see on the lot in 2025 is worth your money. Some might look sleek and futuristic, but they're actually loaded with reliability issues, weak resale value, or outdated engineering. In this video, we're exposing 4 of the worst cars you should avoid at all costs, and then showing you 3 that are absolutely worth every penny, all backed by Consumer Reports. Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV. The EQE SUV was supposed to be Mercedes' electric SUV breakthrough, but the reality is far less exciting. It's heavy, expensive, and doesn't deliver the smoothness or innovation you'd expect from a premium EV at this price. Owners have already begun reporting problems with electronics, infotainment freezes, and frustrating service experiences. Performance-wise, the EQE SUV feels sluggish for a luxury EV. Compared to its rivals like the BMW X or Tesla Model Y, it simply doesn't compete. On the outside, the EQE SUV has a rounded, almost egg-like shape that lacks the bold character Mercedes usually delivers. It tries to look futuristic, but many buyers find it forgettable. It's not ugly, but it's not turning heads either. Inside, you get a massive screen-heavy dashboard, but usability takes a hit. Too many controls are buried in the touchscreen, and while materials are upscale in places, others feel cheap and unrefined for a luxury vehicle. Unfortunately, because it overpromises and underdelivers. It's a luxury EV with a luxury price tag, but not the performance, reliability, or quality to justify it. Now, let's talk about a compact car that used to be a budget gem, but is now a disappointment in disguise. Volkswagen Jetta. The 2025 Volkswagen Jetta might look like a smart buy, but dig deeper, and the cracks begin to show. Once considered a reliable, fun-to-drive compact sedan, it's now plagued by outdated tech, poor material choices, and a declining reliability record. Under the hood, the Jetta's base engine feels severely underpowered, and the transmission can be slow to respond. From the outside, the design plays it way too safe. It looks like every other car in the lot. Nothing offensive, but nothing appealing either. For a brand that once stood for European flair, the Jetta has become dull. Inside, cost-cutting is obvious. You'll find scratchy plastics, dated infotainment systems, and a general lack of attention to detail. Even fully loaded models feel cheap compared to competitors like the Honda Civic or Mazda 3. Sadly, is because it shows how far a good nameplate can fall. In 2025, there are better options with stronger value and more dependability. And speaking of brands that once inspired trust, here's a Porsche that might just drain your wallet faster than it hits 60 miles per hour. Porsche Taycan. At first glance, the 2025 Taycan is a dream car. Porsche's sleek electric sports sedan offers thrilling performance, but that excitement comes with heavy trade-offs, high maintenance costs, limited real-world range, and poor long-term reliability. The Taycan can fly from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, no doubt about it. But performance isn't everything. Owners have reported battery range dropping far below what's advertised, and issues with the charging system can be a deal-breaker for daily use. Visually, the Taycan is stunning, low-slung, aggressive, and full of presence. Inside, the cabin screams high-end tech, but Porsche may have gone too far. With multiple screens and touch-only controls, even adjusting the climate or mirrors can feel like operating a spaceship. And those screens? Some have experienced glitches within the first year. It's a Porsche, but one that's better as a weekend toy than a daily driver. If you're looking for a reliable EV in 2025, look elsewhere. Now, from high-cost EVs to a legacy SUV that has simply overstayed its welcome. Ford Edge. The Ford Edge is still on the market in 2025, but barely hanging on. Ford hasn't meaningfully updated this mid-size SUV in years, and it shows. With an outdated platform and aging technology, the Edge feels like it's running on fumes in a segment filled with better choices. Performance is just average. It drives like a bigger SUV, but without the benefit of a smooth ride. Acceleration is underwhelming, and the transmission occasionally feels confused, especially during highway merging or uphill climbs. Exterior-wise, the Edge looks stuck in the past. Step inside and things don't improve much. The cabin is spacious, but the materials feel dated and plasticky. The infotainment system is slow to respond, and safety tech is not as advanced as rivals like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Honda Passport. Unfortunately, because it hasn't kept up with the times. In 2025, the Edge is no longer competitive and not worth your investment. Alright, that's 4 vehicles you should absolutely avoid. Now, are you ready for the 3 best cars that Consumer Reports says you can trust with your money? Lexus says, the Lexus ES continues to dominate in the world of comfortable, reliable sedans. Powered by a refined 4-cylinder or V6 engine, depending on trim, it offers smooth acceleration with near-silent operation, perfect for commuters and long-distance drivers alike. Lexus's optional hybrid model adds incredible fuel efficiency without compromising on refinement. On the outside, the 2025 ES features a mature yet modern aesthetic. With a sleek silhouette, signature spindle grille, and sharp LED headlights, it blends elegance with presence in a way few sedans can. This is a car that feels premium the moment it pulls into view. Step inside and the story gets even better. The cabin is hushed and wrapped in premium materials like soft touch leather, wood trim, and brushed aluminum. Lexus's infotainment system has been upgraded, and there's ample legroom, even for rear passengers. This is a true comfort-oriented space. The ES delivers near luxury at a surprisingly accessible price. Its balance of quality, long-term reliability, and comfort makes it a top-tier buy, especially for buyers who prioritize peace of mind and smooth daily driving. Now, let's switch gears and look at one of the most fuel-efficient sedans in its class, with Toyota's signature durability built in. Toyota Camry Hybrid. Toyota's Camry Hybrid remains the gold standard when it comes to practical, efficient, and low-maintenance sedans. Its powertrain blends a gasoline engine with electric motors, delivering more than 50 mpg while still offering brisk acceleration and a quiet, stable ride. The steering is responsive, and regenerative braking feels natural, unlike in many hybrids. The 2025 Camry's exterior has taken a sportier direction. A newly styled front fascia, sharper daytime running lights, and bold grille options give it a more assertive look. It no longer blends into traffic. This Camry makes a confident impression. Inside, Toyota has introduced a cleaner dash layout and upgraded infotainment with a larger screen and wireless connectivity. High-quality cloth or leather trim, depending on trim, wraps well-contoured seats. Storage and visibility are both excellent. It's practical and comfortable. The Camry Hybrid nails it in every category that matters: reliability, efficiency, safety, and comfort. It's a stress-free, smart long-term investment for almost any kind of driver. But what if you want power, performance, and high-end appeal all in one? The next SUV brings luxury and athleticism into perfect harmony. BMW X6. The 2025 BMW X6 takes everything you love about a luxury performance sedan and lifts it into a bold, coupe-style SUV package. It's fast, especially the M versions, with silky smooth acceleration, precise steering, and a ride that's tuned for sporty comfort. This SUV handles like a smaller car with plenty of punch under the hood. Visually, the X6 is unapologetically aggressive. The fastback-style rear end, large kidney grills, and sculpted body panels give it a commanding presence. Optional laser headlights and blacked-out accents push the styling into near-exotic territory. The cabin feels like a cockpit, wrapped in leather, carbon fiber, and ambient LED lighting. BMW's curved display, excellent sound insulation, and comfortable sports seats make the experience feel indulgent yet high-tech. Rear seat space is slightly compromised due to the sloped roof, but quality never is. The X6 is for drivers who want to feel something every time they get behind the wheel. It mixes utility, presence, and sheer driving thrill with BMW's typical engineering excellence. So now that you've seen both the best and worst of 2025 to 26, what does Consumer Reports say about these choices? Consumer Reports continues to be one of the most trusted names in car ratings, combining real-world owner data with lab-tested performance and reliability metrics. For 2025 to 26, CR's biggest message is clear. Stick with brands that consistently deliver on build quality and owner satisfaction. Models like the Toyota Camry Hybrid and Lexus has topped the charts year after year thanks to their low ownership costs, fewer reported problems, and excellent safety scores. On the flip side, cars like the EQE SUV and Jetta earn poor reliability ratings, lower satisfaction, and higher than average maintenance complaints. The X6, while more performance-oriented, scored well above average in customer satisfaction and road test performance, making it one of CR's recommended luxury SUVs. There you have it, the 4 worst cars to avoid and the 3 that are genuinely worth your money in 2025 to 26. Whether you're looking for luxury, efficiency, or just a solid daily driver, these picks are backed by hard data, owner feedback, and expert reviews. If this list helped, smash that like button. Let us know which car shocked you the most down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because smart car buyers do their homework. More brutally honest breakdowns are coming up next.